boy RZ here. Do it to life, day 181. Oh, shoot, I might have that thing right now. Bam! See that? Today is Saturday, so on Saturdays I'm just pumping and cranking affirmations intentionally. But I'm still doing other stuff as well too, right? I'm still going for no. I'm still doing my best. I'm still concentrating on the one things, or getting down to the one thing, and then also I'm still reading my Bible, getting that in every single day, some form, shape, or fashion, right? So you still do that anyway. Just like my boy, and I'm gonna dive off into that. Maybe I'll dive off into that. We'll talk about my boy Cubby too. Maybe hit that for about a couple of weeks. In addition, right? In addition, I can't stop what I'm doing. I may add my boy Cubby in for a couple of weeks or a couple of months or something like that to kind of put it in perspective. But I was just thinking, go ahead and knock this video out early in the morning, right? Just getting a routine together, trying to shift everything to the mornings instead of when I get off work. Because a lot of times when I get off work, then tired, you know. I said I hadn't been able to master that energy. I'm pretty sure it's with the sleep, but well, if I can get off early, no, not necessarily get off early, but when I get home, I don't have a lot of stuff lined up, then I think it'll be easier on me psychologically, and I can truly kind of spend some time with my family, and truly start doing some things around the home that I've been itching to do that I think is pulling me down. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying knock the video out, switching everything to the morning. But as soon as one of these lights that light was red back there, then it changed as I approached it. Apparent obstacles vanish upon my approach. Why? Because I am prepared for those obstacles. I am prepared for any obstacle. Therefore, it vanishes. See what I'm saying? It vanishes. When I'm not prepared for them, they stay there. Because what I got to do is whenever this light changed red, I got my affirmations back there. I'm going to start reading my affirmations. Then I'm going to start putting in the word as you want. It's always something to do with these phones. Me and my daughter, we was watching that Undercover Billionaire. We were just thinking, you know, I was just thinking, had that epiphany. I don't know if I told you before, but I was like, gosh, man, $100 a cell phone with no contacts in it, and something to drive, and in 90 days he got $1 million business. That's awesome stuff, right? It's awesome stuff. And I was saying, man, how in the world they could do that? I mean, I got a cell phone. And I thought about it, right? These guys have been dropped off in any city in America. They don't know anybody. So it's the one thing. That's all they got to do all day long is work on that business, because they don't have a job. They don't have a job, but they know it's going to cost them $1 million. They got $1 million on the line, but they're not doing their day-to-day activities. They not worried about cooking a bunch of dinner for a bunch of folks, cutting grass or hedges. Well, they ain't probably worried about that anyway. But running their companies and stuff like that, they ain't doing none of that stuff. Plus, they know they have that skill set of focusing. And that's what it is, you know. If you cut all these other extra activities off and pour it all into the one thing, is what they were saying in the book. Miraculous things can happen, but you gotta have the courage, you know. Be dropped off in it. Who wanna get dropped off in any city? Who want to? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got the new specs, new Nike specs, got the progressive transitions in them, to it for they progressive. Definitely helping me read a little bit better. Definitely helping me read a little better. Yeah. I was looking at stuff, I said, man, these things really work. Shoot. That's what I forgot to do, brush my hair this morning. I gotta dive back on and get the hair all brushed up, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do that. But, oh, you know what? Gosh, I missed it because I was talking, right? I was supposed to be reading my affirmations back there. Because that's how it is sometimes. Once you start going inside your head thinking about stuff, your body just start acting automatically. It's like it's on autopilot, kind of takes over. Because I definitely wanted to read that. I just mentioned that to me, but how easily we distracted, right? It could be a thought from the past or a thought from the future, and boom, you're off in la la land. That's why I was supposed to be reading those affirmations. Out of sight, out of mind. They back down the back seat. So come on, this next light up here. I may go straight just so I can read this place up here. With all the lights, they all messed up, but I ain't gonna do that at all. I don't want to just go through the lights on purpose just so I can read that. Because I'm gonna read them anyway. I'm not gonna do that. That's a good lesson, right? That's a good lesson. Just because I'm prepared for something don't mean I go looking for trouble. But sometimes you feel that way. You saw that? I felt that way. I felt, shoot, man, I'm prepared. Let's go find some red lights, you know? But you ain't supposed to do that. Don't work like that. As the Bible say, don't test God. Don't test him just because you know you got protection. Don't go out there and test him. In that arena, now if you want to test him in an arena, I think that arena will be in giving. That's how you test God. Giving to others. Giving to the kingdom. But yeah, I was just getting ready to do that. I was just getting ready to go and find some red lights and test my preparation. That brain, boy, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It'll take you all kind of places. That ego take you all kinds of places. Because then that ego would have been like, my ego would have been like, oh yeah, see, yeah, pat yourself on the back, oh yeah, we prepared, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, it wanted to take me there. It sounded like a good idea, but I smashed it down, see? I grabbed that thought and I smashed it down. That's what it said in the Bible. Bring every thought into captivity under the subjection to the word of God. Every thought should be caught. See what I'm saying? Nobody's like a checkpoint. You got an airport or something like that, and you don't just walk willy-nilly all through the whole airport. I mean, they're gonna have some checkpoints. Man, let's see. They're gonna have some checkpoints, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he turning. Yeah, they're gonna check you. Don't let you walk wide because you could be a terrorist. How often do we treat our thoughts as terrorists? Because one of the on the 4 agreements to say our brain has the capacity to receive thoughts from other realms. You know, it picks up stuff. It's like a TV station, like on your dial. It picks up static, or you be driving through an area and another channel kind of bleeds in on it. That's what you're talking about. You could be going through an area with strong mental activity. Then it'll bleed in on your mental activity, especially if the channel you're on is a weak channel anyway. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to stay on a strong channel, strong thoughts. You always got to keep strong thoughts in your head. Because you can start just focusing on having weak thoughts running through your head. Other stronger channels can bleed over and take over. And you start thinking what they think, feeling what they feeling. You don't want that. That's deep. That's deep, right? I know it is. It's super deep. I'll put that in the book as soon as I get a chance to stop. But apparent obstacle. Vanish upon my approach. I'm on the interstate right now. All the traffic goes my way. Doors are open and no man can shut for their nail back. They have the magic wallet of the spirit. It can never be depleted. As money goes out, money comes in a grace in a perfect way. I come into this world financed by God with all that I need on my pathway. I am the architect of my life. I haven't memorized that one, but I like it. I'm the architect of my life. I build this foundation and choose its contents. I think this is my client right here in front of me on his way to see me. I'm on my way to see him. It looks just like him. Don't drive fast. I'm gonna pass him, see, so I can make sure I'm there before he get there. But I'll bet you that's him right there. Let's go ahead and pass him. Nah, that ain't him. That's somebody else. Oh yeah, watching the Undercover Millionaire. Grant said something good. You know, Grant about 10x, right? And it's a pastor like that too. Say God about 100x. God believe in that 100-fold is what he believed in. That's why he designed everything like that. Return on investment 100-fold, some 30-fold, some 60, some 100-fold. See, Grant on 10x, God on 30x, 60x, and 100x. But that's what he said about this guy. He said, look, this guy got a lot of stuff, but he thinking too small. I'm going to go drop some big thoughts on him, some big thinking stuff on him. And he said that once before, you know, he was talking about when he was giving. He said sometimes when you're talking to people and asking them to do stuff, sometimes the thing that you ask them is too small that they can't do it. One guy he was talking about saying he was asking for a donation and everybody was asking for 10,000. The guy in his mind and Grant went and asked for 100,000 and got it. The guy said, well, I just didn't think 10,000 was going to do anything, so that's why I never donated 10,000. You would say, why you just donate the 100? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but it's your boy. I'm gonna go do some more affirmations. Peace out.